So nice to have our new airport sign up. They just put that up a few days ago. Here we are. So my plan was to put the bigger pulley on here, the 1.8 redrive, and give it a 7 degrees of pitch and just see what it would do with the stock carburetor on. Not that I was going to fly it. I mean, I was going to crow hop it along the length of the long runway. That's all I was going to do. But it's a prototype, and nothing was proven yet. And the belts that they sent me, neither one would fit the large pulley to the drive pulley. So I've got another belt coming that's in between the two. Hopefully that'll do. So far, I'm really excited about this here redrive. It's solid as a rock. No movement. It hasn't loosened up even a pinch. Really solid. Everything's very precise. Well machined. So I'm going to take the carburetor off and the intake, or the manifold off, because I have dual VM28 Mikuni carbs coming, a kit. It should be here tomorrow. So since I don't have a belt and I can't test it with the stock carburetor, and it's just for my own interest. I just wanted to see, hey, what will this thing do just straight out of the box? Well, relatively straight out of the box. I did, I took the governor off, got rid of the oil shutoff, low oil shutoff switch, and then got rid of the fuel shutoff switch. Don't want any of them things shutting the engine down. So anyway, I got rid of those, and I did change the flywheel, although I probably shouldn't have. It took 8 pounds off, but everything I'm being told now is the amount of vibration it would reduce makes it worth it to leave it on. I ran a Rotax 277. It vibrates so bad. This was nothing compared to the Rotax 277. That Rotax, you can't even let the Rotax 277 idle. It's a single jug, fairly big cylinder, and it just vibrates. It feels like it's going to shake the whole plane apart if you let it idle. So I always kept it up around 2,800 RPM, no lower than that for an idle. Well, I got the carburetor removed and manifold removed. I'm going to use this here Mikuni fuel pump. I'm going to get a rebuild kit for it. I rebuild it every time I use it, so probably once a year or two. So I'm going to get a rebuild kit for that. Tomorrow my dual carb kit comes in, and hopefully the belt comes in. There's just something about being at the airport here. It just feels so good, so comfortable, so peaceful. Well, my carburetor kit came, so off to the airport we go. Well, the carburetor kit that I got from Performance has a real long manifold, comes back probably this far. Then you got the carburetor, and then you got the air filter. Well, obviously I don't have that room, and I'm not moving my engine a foot forward. So what I did is I took the existing manifold that went between the two heads, had 90 degrees, then one carburetor in the middle. Well, I took that manifold and I cut it and used the 90s and turned them out. So that's where I'm at so far. A little bit of rigging to do, but not much. It's actually came together pretty good. The manifold tube matched the boot, so, and I even put a little rib around the manifold so that the boot groove or matched up with it. It's really tight, secure. Now for leveling my carburetor relative to standard flight, I set my wing at 3 degrees, like a cruise pitch, and for this plane, and that airfoil. And then I put my carburetor level based on the wing chord being about, well, not the bottom of the wing being about 3 degrees. So tell me what you guys do. That's what I usually do, but let me know if you do something different with the carburetor. Well, that worked just about perfect. Just taking the 90s that used to go between here and there, just whack them off, turn them to the outside, and I did bench a little bit in here because there's some porting on the inside of this, and I wanted it to match up in there. Put a bunch of paper towels down real tight in there and benched it on, and then pulled it out to make sure no dust got down in or shavings got down in. I did have to elongate this hole and shift the oil cooler shield all forward. And of course you want to keep that on there anyways, because you got to hold your spark plug wire in there. And on the other side, it was a little tighter, and I had to snip some here, snip a little bit there, elongate this hole this way, and that one that way. And actually, to tell you the truth, I don't think I even need that because I don't have an electrical system. No, I don't even need that. Well, I do need it once again to hold the spark plug wire probably. So, but anyways, yeah, turned out really good. And leveled up my carburetors based on about a cruise attitude of 3 degree chord, or so setting like a cruise attitude, I set the carburetors level. Let me know if that's what you guys do, or do you tilt it one way or the other a little. There's something about getting on your own road, coming home, feels good. Never get too used to it. It's that beautiful, peaceful feeling coming home. And home. That's our delivery box because our driveway is so long.